you have ever said, girl, now why did they do that? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Hear Me Out with Karina Sorrell. I'm Karina Sorrell. Welcome back. Glad that you guys came back. What I decided to talk about this week is going to be kind of fun, a little different. Don't hate me. But first, I want to talk about my website. I am so excited. You guys just don't understand how much went into putting that website together. Not only did it take me like literally a month to kind of figure out like what kind of direction I wanted to go in and how I wanted to look and feel, like the coding part and just like going through the whole process was hard. Like I even thought about hiring somebody to like just design it myself, because initially I went through this website called Wix and no, it wasn't for me. Okay, I am not a computer girl at all. So yeah, so I had to find like different avenues to make it work, but I'm so excited and it looks so good. And you guys should subscribe because I'm going to keep pushing out content, keep making it, cute and personable. Also, the reason why I made the website initially was because I'm trying to get these books published, and when I was filling out some of the forms for like the agents and stuff, they were asking for like a website. Like it's not necessarily required to publish, but I just want to have one. And I was like, if I'm gonna have a website, I want it to be cute, kind of chaotic, a little quirky, like me. Also, I just want to thank everybody who is sharing, liking it, going to view it, because I've been working really, really hard on it. Not only that, it's Googleable now. Yay! Because your girl's on Google. Okay. But anyways, so the topic for this podcast, I was like, what can I talk about that I haven't already talked about? And even though it's only been 2 episodes, I got a lot to say. And with that being said, I was like, well, why not talk about my hot takes? Because I love a good hot take. And when I tell people my first one, they're like they're kind of offended, but I get it. People like what they like. I like what I like. So my first hot take is, I think that y'all are doing too much when it comes to Michael Jackson. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good artist and everything, but it's like y'all be doing too much. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. Y'all be doing too much. First off, the man got like 7 different movies. My thing is, how many times are we gonna tell this story? Okay, because the fact that they just came out with a movie just here recently in 2026 is crazy, because it's like the first movie was like what, 3 hours long? I feel like if we're gonna tell the story about Michael Jackson and his family, let it be a story we ain't heard yet, right? Like, give me a story about Joe or Catherine or his kids. Something. I need something else. I'm tired of hearing the same story every 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, no. And that goes for the same thing for Whitney Houston. Y'all are obsessed with these people, and it's just like, I don't think that she has as many movies as Michael Jackson, but she's dang near close. Okay, I need y'all to find something else. Find something else to obsess over. Like, give me something new. Does Oprah have a movie? Even though I really don't like Oprah. Does she have a movie? I'm surprised. At this point, I'm really surprised that they have not came out with a movie for Beyonce. I'm really shocked. I know it's coming. Will I go watch it? Probably not, but I know that it's coming. Another hot take is that breakfast can be eaten at any point in time of the day. I'm the type of person, I don't care what I eat, okay? I'm not the type of person that's, one, looking for calories, and two, definitely not looking for my sugar intake. So for those people who are like, I can only eat breakfast during the day, you're crazy, okay? Because ain't nothing like having hash browns at nighttime. Like, it just hits different. At least for me, it does. Like, one of my favorite things is to wait at 4 o'clock in the morning so I can DoorDash McDonald's breakfast. Like, that is just my simple pleasure. I can't help it. I have a big bag. What else about breakfast? I don't know too many people that don't like breakfast at nighttime. I know there's people who don't like it, but I don't know what to tell you. Because over here, we're going to do breakfast at nighttime every time. At least twice a month. Yeah. I feel like twice a month is normal. Because honestly, I'm not a cooker. I think the only thing I really do know how to cook is breakfast. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm not like a big meal person. Like, I know how to cook spaghetti. I know how to cook the simple things. Okay, I am not a gourmet chef. Don't know how to do a lot of things, but I can whip up some eggs and some hash browns and some bacon. Okay, nothing else. Another hot take that I have is, I would actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you why I have this hot take. I'm gonna give you the story. So, literally this morning, I'm watching this video on TikTok, and this lady is like, yeah, I saw this girl go into the bathroom with these Meta glasses on. And she was like, that's weird. Here's my hot take. Y'all are treating, like, I get why people are concerned about AI and stuff like that, but y'all are treating these Meta glasses like people are actually looking at you. Majority of the time, the camera is off. I own a pair of Meta glasses. I actually own the sunglasses. I need to try to get the lens taken out and get them replaced so they can actually be like glasses. But a lot of y'all are treating these Meta glasses like people are actually trying to spy on you and look at you. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people like that. There's weird people everywhere. But majority of the time, I feel like the people who are wearing them, they're mostly wearing them just to show that they got money. Cause like what else? Cause them things are not cheap. Okay, they're like, just for the frames, just for at least my frames, was $500. And the reason why I got Meta glasses is because if I'm like walking out in the street, I can say like, hey Meta, what am I looking at? Or hey Meta, what street am I on? Or whatever may have you. And I like the sunglasses features because their shades are dark. At least for me, they are. Because when I take them off, I'm like, damn, where am I? I don't know. I like them, okay? I'm an avid user of AI, but I'm also like, don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be trying to like be like a Tom, whatever the thing is called, a peeping Tom. That's what it is. I don't know why I couldn't like say that, but yeah, I think that AI is it's getting kind of wild. You know, when y'all be putting people's bodies on heads on different bodies and stuff like that. Like that's why I'm kind of like, no, that's kind of weird. But I feel like using like Meta glasses is not like a big deal. Now, for the people who are like actively turning off like the little light thing on their cameras, like, okay, you're being weird. That's weird. Okay, because why do you not want people to know that you're recording them? And you know what? Thinking about that, matter of fact, I think now when people see Meta glasses, they really watch what they say, because I also saw a police officer who was asking this guy, like, he had did like a traffic stop and was asking him like, oh, are you recording me with your glasses? And they were like, yeah, I'm recording you with my glasses. And then the guy was like, well, I thought that they disabled them if you don't have like the little blinking light on the side. And so he's like, oh no, I don't know, did the guy not have the blinking light or whatever may have you? But yeah, no, people don't play that. Like even when I wore mine to my leasing office back here ago, the guy, we were in the middle of a conversation, and then I just so happened to like push my glasses up a little bit more because, like I said, I just had them pushed up on my head, but when I had pushed them up, he saw the camera and his vibe immediately changed. Okay, so I don't know why people are being weird about glasses, literal glasses, because the thing is, like, if they're not sitting like because they can sense when they're like not on your actual face, they're not on. Like, if the light is not on, they're not on. So I don't know, like, because you have to give them a command to even record. They're not recording you if I'm not saying, hey, Meta, record. They're not recording. Sorry, that was a long tangent. I just had to say that because when I saw that, I was like, y'all are being so weird about glasses. And I get the safety concern, like I get that, but at the end of the day, the purpose for the glasses is being like misrepresented, if that makes sense. I gave you the whole tangent. You got to keep up. Another hot take that I have is that, well, it's not necessarily a hot take, but I guess one twin is always going to be better at something than the other twin. Take me and my twin, for example. Socially, I'm better. Academically, she's better. And you know what? I know my place. I know my place in society, and I know that I am not a book person, okay? I know what 2 plus 2 is. I know that, what else do I know? I know a lot of things, okay? I'm more street smart, okay? I know what to do in an emergency. I know how to act around certain people. I understand people's emotions. My sister, on the other hand, not so much. It's not that she doesn't get social cues. It's just like sometimes I look at her and I'm like, girl, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Like, sometimes we're like talking and she'll tell me like stuff that happened to her. And I'm like, girl, that could have never been me. Okay. That could have never been me. Do you not know how fast I would cuss them people out? Like, she had a friend and I didn't like this friend in high school, right? And not only did I not like this friend, I told my sister, I said, she's weird. Okay. I'm the type of person, like I said, if I feel something and if I've been through it, I'm going to try to protect the people that I care about, right? So I'm telling her, like, yeah, she's weird. And I wouldn't talk to her if I was you. And she's like, no, that's my friend. And I'm going to stick beside her, as you should. I'm not telling you who to talk to. I'm just not going to talk to them, right? Cool, fine, whatever. Now, do you not know that her and this friend are not friends anymore? And so as like we're sitting here talking, she's like telling me like old stories about how this one time they was at this it was an ice cream shop. And she thought that this boy was attractive. So she told her friend that she thought that this boy was attractive. And the girl went back and tried to holler at the boy. I'm sorry, my friends would never do nothing like that. Like, and even if they did, I would punch them in the face and then we wouldn't be friends anymore. Because what are you doing? What are you doing? Because then I feel like you plotting and planning on my downfall. Like, you waiting for me to slip up. Like, you want me to fail in life. And I just feel like that's not cool. Like, we could never be friends after that. But they were. I don't know how she did it. I think that's the thing with her. When it comes to people, she has way more patience than I do. I got to give it up to her. Let's give her a round of applause. She has way more patience with people. And you know what? People might say vice versa. Like, I have more patience, but I don't think so. I think Misha has me beat in that area for sure. Also, let me think of another hot take, because like I said, I have so many like ideas and like topics I want to talk about that's like kind of like fun and upbeat, because I feel like life is already so much like dread. Okay, the least we can do is have some fun. Okay, because honestly and truthfully, this is kind of like become like my favorite part of the week. It's like getting on the mic and talking, even though it's kind of weird at first, because like talking to yourself is not easy, especially when you don't have somebody to just like sit back and respond to you. So it's hard. Okay, and I can only imagine people who are like in public talking on camera. Oh, I have a hot take that I just thought about. Let's transition back to the hot takes. Cardi B cannot rap. I'm sorry. Like, I know when we talk about rap, we talk about like people who are like however you say that word, lyricists. That's how you say it. I can't talk, okay? But to me, she can't rap, okay? She just has a really good beat and people just like her. Personally, me, it's a toss up, honestly, because her first album was so good. It was so good. Like on her first album, no skips. And that's very, very rare for me. Like, I'm the type of person, there's always at least one song on an album that I'm like, I don't like that. But her first album, there was no skip. So I was like, when she comes out with her second album, oh, it better reach high in the sky. Like, I'm gonna like love this album. Y'all, I haven't listened to it, but from the songs that I heard in passing, because I haven't heard really any of her songs, because it's just her personality to me. Like, she's not the same like celebrity that we met like on Love and Hip Hop. She has definitely evolved and changed, as one does when they get older and they grow. And I feel like we need to start normalizing just not liking everybody. Like, I feel like when it comes down to especially celebrities, we're like taught to, say nice things about them and everything like that. And I'm all about empathy and being nice to people and treating people how you would want to be treated, because that is my biggest thing. Like, I want people to treat me how I would want to be treated. However, we also need to start normalizing that these celebrities are just people and they make mistakes too. And it's okay for us not to like people. And it's okay for other people to say like, hey, I don't like this person. And that's okay. Because I feel like when I tell people, oh, I don't like Cardi B, they immediately be like, oh, you're just a hater. No, I just don't like her music. And that's okay. People think that like they don't like Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. And that is okay. You don't have to like the same person that I like. I mean, just don't talk shit about them. But we move along. I know that kind of defeated the whole purpose of what I just said. But I like, me personally, if you don't like the person that I like, I'm like, okay, that's good for you. But over here, we're going to listen to them. So yeah, I'm the type of person where I'm not going to like actively be like, if I'm with you and you play Cardi B or something, or somebody that I don't like, I'm not going to be like, oh, turn them off. I'm just going to wish that the song was over and keep it pushing. Like, sometimes when people give you their unsolicited opinion, that shit pisses me off. Because it's like, I did not ask for your opinion. I did not want your suggestion, okay? And the fact that you are giving it to me unsolicited is crazy, okay? Sometimes I just want to tell you something and then just move on along, okay? But no, some people just feel like they just have to tell you what to do. I cannot stand that. Because for me, it's like, I'll give suggestions. Now, one thing about me, I will give you the advice that you're asking for, right? But if you constantly keep coming back to me with the same problem, and you expect me to want to talk and talk and talk about it over and over and over and over again, I'm going to tell you, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about the same problem over and over. Come up with another problem, okay? So I can find another solution for you. I don't know. And that's another thing, too. When you come up with a solution for somebody and they don't take said solution, that pisses me off. Because one thing I hate in this world is wasting my time. And I hate wasting my time on people who intentionally know that they're not going to take your advice, but just want to vent about it. If you want to vent, just say that, okay? But if you're asking me for advice and you turn around and you do the complete opposite of what I told you, that is going to piss me off. Because you could have just said, hey, I don't want your advice, but I just want to vent to you. And I'm like, okay, cool, girl. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm just saying, no. No. Another hot take that I have is having brothers is way better than having sisters. Hear me out. I have both. Okay. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, I'm rocking with my brothers through and through. Now, we may not talk all the time, but I rock with mine. I rock with my sisters too. But the thing is, with my sisters, we have a love-hate relationship. At least on my end, it's a love-hate relationship. Like, if they were getting jumped, I would jump in. However, if they make me mad, I'm gonna let them know, like, we're not doing that. I'm gonna give you guys a prime example. I have a middle sister, right? And she does stuff that just, she irritates me, right? Love her to death. I would go to the moon and back for her, right? I would lay down my life for her and her kids. But she's not the sharpest crayon in the crayon box, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I feel this way. So, one day, right, I'm going to tell the truth on this story. I'm not going to lie. Somebody bought me American Deli, right? So I was like, oh, that was so nice of you. I forgot I think it was like 10 pieces of chicken. And they brought me like the fries and the drink, right? Love American Deli. We don't have it in Austin, Texas. Y'all need to fix that immediately, by the way. So I'm eating my chicken. So she comes in, my twin sister, and her kids, right? They have McDonald's. So they stopped somewhere to get something to eat, mind you, and did not bring me anything back, mind you. So imagine this. If I did not have that chicken and they would have came in with their food, I would have been out of luck, right? Okay. Keep that in mind. So I am eating my chicken peacefully. She comes to me and she's like, oh, can I get some of your chicken? No. I literally told her no. And she's like, you're selfish. Oh, no, why'd she do that? I was like, I'm selfish. So then I was going down a list of like, if I was selfish, I would have did this for you. And don't get me wrong, I hate being that type of person. I do not like to bring up stuff that I do for other people. I really, really, really don't like that. But I had to let this heifer know who I was, okay? Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, you can't. Now, when it comes to food, I am selfish, okay? There's some things that I just have to draw the line with. And me sharing my food? No. So then we are into it, right? We are into it. And one thing I got to give it up for my sister, hand clap. Okay. She's the type of person where she gets over things so easily. Like, you could argue with her and then later on she'll like ask you a question like nothing ever happened. And I'm over here fuming, right? So she calls me selfish. So we're going back and forth. And at this point, I'm yelling at her because I'm like, how the hell are you going to call me selfish? So then we're going back and forth. And I finally said, you know what? I'm about to get up and I'm about to take my chicken and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. And that's going to be that. So I go in the room, right? And because I'm at my mom's house visiting. So I can't go far. So she comes back there like 30 minutes later talking about oh, I'm about to go see the Christmas lights. Do you want to come with me? No, we just literally fought. No, I don't want to go with you. Like what is wrong with you? I'm the type of person, when I get into it with somebody, I need a moment, okay? Give me about 10 days and I'll be over it. Cause no. Why would you think? To this day, I'm still dumbfounded that she came up to me and literally was like, "Do you want to go see the lights with me?" Girl, no. Okay. What I want you to do is, I want you to leave me alone. Cause you'd have really ticked me off. But yeah. You know what? Honestly, I am actually really proud of myself. Before I close out, I just want to take this time out, not only to thank God that I finally got over like the whole like nervousness and like not being able to like really talk really loud on the microphone, and just trying to find like what I like wanted to talk about, and just how I'm just a very shy, nervous person. And so me doing this is kind of like out of my comfort zone. Matter of fact, speaking of out of comfort zones, let me tell you what my mom told me the other day before we close out, because I just thought that this was so crazy. She told me the other day, we were talking about the podcast and stuff, and she was like, yeah, I didn't think that you was going to go through with it. And one thing about me, and two things for sure, I can't stand when people tell me what I'm not going to do or what they thought I was going to do. Okay? Because one thing about me, if I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, it may take 20 to 30 years, but it's going to get done. And that's all that matters. Glory be to God that I'm here. And I, not necessarily that I have all the time in the world, but I'm definitely glad that the time that I do have, and how much I'm working hard and trying to promote this. Like I'm so thankful that I was able to actually get it up running as soon as I was. And yeah, I'm just so happy and so thankful to hopefully start a community. I really want to start having guests on here. Maybe like we could do like an audio phone call where like I'm on the mic and they can call in and everything like that. That's my goal. Or maybe I could do like a Zoom thing and upload it like that. But yeah, I'm just so excited to continue this journey. I cannot wait till I get as big as like what is that? Call Her Daddy, and like it's another podcast that I really, really enjoy. I really enjoy Sukiyana and Bobby's podcast. Like I am so excited, and thank you guys for continuing to walk with me on this journey, and check out my website at Hear Me Out with Karina Sorrell. And with that, that's episode 3, baby. Thank you so much, and have a great night. And with that being said, until next time, thanks for hearing me out.